Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Corwen Shears 2025. Any novice wool handlers that haven't checked in yet, please go and get checked in. We want to make a start in about 5 minutes. Huge amount of entries to get through here this morning. I think there's 29 in the novice wool handling. So make sure you've got yourselves here and checked in. Get your t-shirts, and we need to be ready to go in about 5 minutes. Thank you. So we've got a few novice wool handlers that haven't checked in yet. Mary Lucas Ridge, Dominique Chetwin, Sarah Griffiths and Jodie Dunnett. If you are here, please come forward to the desk and get yourselves checked in right away. We need to make a start as soon as possible. Thank you.
And Jodie. They said that they'll be here for the shearing, but they won't make the wool handles. Yeah, they'll have to just check in. Yeah, fine.
So we're still after Sarah Griffiths and Jodie Dunnett. If anybody knows who either of those two are and how far away they are, can you please find out? We need to make a start. Heat 1 will be Josie Hall, Darcy.
Want one of these, Nick?
Fuck.
Savio comes around to me. See,
So novice wool handlers, we're still waiting for a couple to come and check in. We need to do the draw. If you know their whereabouts, know whether they are or aren't coming, please let us know. The sheep are in the pens. Novice wool handlers will have 2 sheep. There'll be 2 sheep in the novice wool handling, 3 sheep in the intermediate, and then 4 in the open wool handling.
Well, just call the first 3 and then we can, at least we can make a start.
So heat 1 in the novice will be Josie Hall, Darcy, and Marad Tai Moa. That'll be heat 1 in the novice wool handling. Get yourselves ready. The shearers are up on the board. Josie Hall, Darcy, and Marad Tai Moa.
Right. So it's our final call for the novice wool handlers, please. Can you get your entries in? We're getting the draw done up. We've got the shearers coming up onto the board. And we need our wool handling judges up the front too, please. Two fleeces for the novice wool handling, 3 in the intermediate, and it will be 4 in the open heats. First teed in the novice wool handling. Let's get you up, please. We have Josie Hall to table 1, Darcy to 2, and Mared to Maud on 3. So Josie, Darcy, and Mared, can you come on up, please? And our judges, can we have you out from the smugger room? You have a good Wednesday night?
Oh, we went into town. Then went to the pub, like White Hart, whatever they like. It's sad business. 1 o'clock and don't shut. So I do know it's going to be an absolute night. I've had a little bit of time. So I went back to bed then. You get to that point, don't you, where you're just like, I've had good fun. Great atmosphere. Get bored. I'm going to only watch myself. Oh, man. Considering every point he had in this shit, said, I'm going over to bed. I said, you're not going over. But that's doing thing with just hanging out with John talking.
Okay, let's get these tables set up fairly promptly, and we need our judges, please. We're going to get underway with Heat 1. And once we make a start, we're going to roll on very swiftly through all of the heats. Heat 2 in the wool handling will be Maureen Cadet, Anwen Hughes, Karis Morgan. Ray.
So our wool handling judges, please take to the tables. These novice wool handlers will be processing 2 fleeces. Josie Hall on 1, Darcy on 2, and Marad time more on table 3. Any intermediate or open wool handlers that haven't checked in yet, please go and check in. We need to do the draw for that. We've got a huge amount of entries in this wool handling competition here this morning, and we need to make a start. Do we have our full team of wool handling judges?
Only for this, the novice, yeah. So problem.
Well, we don't have to listen to judge, I think.
All right, I don't think it's on there. Oh, they're coming now.
You take the fleeces out of my
The girls will. There should be some girls somewhere.
But you're not a 3-table gentleman start.
Yes, yeah, that's it, yeah.
So we've got our team of shearers up here to the boards. Thank them for giving up their time this morning and shearing for this wool handling competition. We've now got our full team of judges. We've had a thumbs up from the chief referee, and I think we're ready to make a start. So shearers, get yourselves ready. 2 fleeces to be shorn in this competition. Competitors, if you'd like to get yourselves ready. Timekeepers ready, judges ready, shearers go please. This is the first competition here this morning at the Corwen Shears. These novice wool handlers will be processing 2 of these fleeces. So you'll notice that as the belly comes off right along the line, that is when our wool handlers can then engage with the shearer and start to get to work. as the shearers step up the neck on stands 1, 3, and 5. The second shearers then can increase the workload by making a start. And this will put our novice wool handlers under a little bit of pressure because they then got 2 shearers to keep their attention on. The second heat of this novice, if you can get yourselves ready, Maureen Cadet, Anwell Hughes and Karis Morgan, you'll be in heat number 2, so get yourselves ready.
Here we go then, folks. First fleece is just about to drop. These wool handlers have flicked out that crutch wool on fleece number 2. Here we go then. They'll pull the side of that fleece round, line up the front shoulders, flip it over. Throw number 1, pretty good. On table number 1 for Josie.
Beautiful throw here on table number 2 for young Darcy here right in the middle. A massive fleece up there on table number 3. That's taken a bit of handling. Roll up time now here on table number 1. Beautiful job folding that fleece in, rolling it up lovely and tight. Cracking job there. Beautiful roll up here on table number 2. And Marad, she's really had her work cut out with that big, huge fleece up there on table number 3, but she's handled it beautifully, just tucking that neck wool in, ladies and gentlemen. And into the basket's a way to be judged. Gather up now on her second fleece. Lovely big throw up here for the young lady on table number 1 and table number 3. Darcy turns her attention back to the boards now, gathers up this big fleece. Look, it's nearly bigger than her. Big throw coming here on table number 2. Up the table it goes. Oh, there's a sheep head on the board. Nobody panic. Good job, Heffen Rollins is here, ladies and gentlemen, with his big shoulders, but it's back to the wool handling. Sweep up time now. On table number 3, onto the broom, onto the sweep on table number 1. All them second cuts being knocked off on table number 3. Sweep up time now on table number 1. Young Darcy, she had that huge fleece here on the roll up. She's going to have a job to fit that one in the basket, I think, as a massive fleece for this young wool handler. Sweep up time on 1 and 3 still. Into the basket goes Darcy's here on table number 2, but the girls on 1 and 3 are on the sort out. Out goes Madden, out goes Josie. Onto the sweep now for young Darcy. Picking up all them little bits and pieces, put them into the corresponding buckets. And she'll now grab that broom and start frantically sweeping up. Heat number 2, get yourselves ready. We will be straight on with heat number 2 after this first heat. She's really going for it now up here under the table. All them bits and pieces and second cuts and oddments will all be picked up and sorted out. Into the buckets they go before they're away to be judged. And out goes the young lady on table number 2. Well done to the first 3 competitors. Very daunting being in that first heat. Second heat, Maureen Cadet, Anwan Hughes and Karis Morgan.
Maureen on 1, Anwen to 2, Karis on 3. Heat 3 after this. Heat 3 is Begu Anwil, Justine Berdine, and Eva Jones. Heat 4, Alice Sankey, Anita Jones, Maggie Lewis. Heat 5, Elaine Hughes, Archie Spivelda, and Lynette Jones. Heat 6, Izzy Scott, Glency, and Elaine. Heat 7, Kerry Davis, Jodie Dene, and Marty Evans. Heat 8, Amy Evans, Hannah Moore, Nancy Jones. Heat 9, Rose Christian, Camila Quinteros.
So this second heat, they'll know what they've got in store now. These Welsh hogs shearing quite a bit of wool, it would appear, coming off them. Some really big fleeces. So these girls going to know they got their work cut out. We got a thumbs up from our chief referee to get underway with this second heat. So competitors, get yourselves ready. Timekeepers ready. Judges ready. Shearers, go please. Not. So as the belly comes off right along the line, our wool handlers can start to get to work and engage with our shearers. Just doing a quick music check. Don't panic, anybody. We're not going boom, boom, boom in just yet. That'll be later on tonight. So these wool handlers organising the crutch wool around the tail end of these sheep. And now the second shearers have started right along the board. So the first shearers all starting to come down the last side now, and their fleeces will be coming off. And that's when these girls will be really put under pressure. They'll have to gather those fleeces up. And as we've seen, there's some real big fleeces coming off. Beautiful throw up here on table number 3 for Karis Morgan. Oh, a massive throw here on table number 2 for Owen. Gather up now for Maureen on table number 1. How's this going to go up here? Beautiful. She just floats that fleece up the table. That's a lovely job there. Roll up and into the basket on table 3 for Karis there. Big roll up job going on here on table number 2. And that is it. The timer is now ticking, ladies and gentlemen. Once that second shearer has finished, these girls are now against the clock and they'll start to get frantic.
Here we go, folks. The pressure's on. They want to make the big final after lunch this afternoon. First into the roll-up, though, it's going to be table number 3, Karis Morgan. She's got her second fleece down, back to the board to clean up, but young French lady, she's still got one left on, one fleece up on table number 1. Cleaning off the top of the table for Karis Morgan. Goes back for another bit of wool. And when Hughes under the table, looks like she might have just snuck out in front now.
The roll-up time here on table number 1. She's going to tuck that fleece right in tight on these big fleeces, but it's on the tidy up now on table 2 and table number 3. Under the table, they will sweep. Out goes Corwen on table number 2. She had a real quick clean up there at the end. Karis Morgan even on table number 3, just down on that sort out now. Sorting out all the bits and pieces. Table number 1, she's gone back to the sweep now and on the cleanup. But it's Karis Morgan against the clock. Out she goes on table number 3. So she puts the sweep down and is now down onto the sorting out all them oddments and bits and pieces. And out she goes on table number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together.
Heat 3, let's get you straight up, please. Bego Anwil to 1, Justine Erdine to 2, Eva Jones to 3.
So a little tidy up for these competitors now. And then we will get underway with Heat 3. Heat. So as soon as we have our thumbs up from our chief referee, we will get underway. Okay, we got a thumbs up from our referee. We're going to make a start with heat number 3. Once our competitors are ready, then it looks like we're ready to go. So, timekeepers ready, judges ready, shearers go please. This is heat 3 here of this novice wool handling competition. And as we've seen so far, there's some real big fleeces for these wool handlers to contend with. So now our first shearers are stepping up the neck. The second shearers will make a start. And the wool handlers have had their workload increased. The bellies come off of sheep number 2 right along the line. So now as the first fleece starts coming off on table number 2, Justine, lovely throw here. Beautiful throw on table number 2. Look, ladies and gentlemen, some real big fleeces for Effa Jones up there. And Begwin on table number 1. Massive throws, beautifully done, ladies. On the roll up now, but Justine puts that fleece in and away to be judged. I'm not sure the judge is going to find any problems with that one. So now, as the second shearer finishes their second sheep, that is when the timer will start. So the timer will start ticking now right along the line. And these girls now, they're now under pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, roll up time for Effa Jones on table number 3. Gather up here on table number 1. Justine is just sorting out that fleece a little bit here on table number 2.
Here we go then, table 1 doing a great job at the moment. Clean up time off the board for Begul. And Justine's on the broom as well. So a little bit of a roll up here for Eva. Just a few seconds behind. Table number 1 is where it's happening at the moment.
Sweep up time now for these girls. They are getting frantic with these brooms right along the board. They will sweep up any of these second cuts and bits and pieces they've already sorted out and drop them into their corresponding buckets. Heat number 4, get yourselves ready up here. Out goes table number 1. Out goes table number 2. Their timers will be taken. Just Effa Jones now on table number 3. On that sweep. Under the table she'll come. She's dropped down now onto that sword out. Making sure it all goes into the right buckets before it goes away to be judged. Last few little bits and pieces, a real thorough job being done here on table number 3. And out she goes, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for heat 3.
Heat 4, let's have you straight up, please. Alice Sankey 1, Anya Jones to 2, Maggie Lewis 3.
So once these competitors have just had a little bit of a tidy up, we'll get a thumbs up from our chief referee, hopefully, and we'll get underway with this heat 4 of this novice wool handling competition.
Okay, we're just about ready to go. We've got the thumbs up from the boss.
So we've had a thumbs up. Flair, if you can get out the way, thank you all. Competitors are all ready. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, with heat 4. Timekeepers ready, judges ready, shearers go please. So the bellies have come off right along the line. This is when our wool handlers can engage with the shearer and start to get involved. Once they then step through and go up the neck, that is when our second shearers can make a start. This really puts our wool handlers under a little bit of pressure once this second shearer comes out. They've got to have eyes in the back of their head then, watching what's going on. So first fleece is just about coming off now for these wool handlers. Beautiful throw up here from Maggie Lewis on table number 3. What's Anya Jones got? Oh, lovely throw right along the board here. Ella Sankey, beautiful throw up there for the young lady on table number 1 as well. A roll up time right along the field here. Cracking job being done by all 3 of these competitors. So that is it now. The timer will start ticking, ladies and gentlemen. The second shearers have finished. They're just stepping out the way, and the stopwatches have started. These guys know they're under a little bit of pressure now. Gather up time for Ella. Big throw, wonderful throw here on table 1 and table number 2. Just look at the job Maggie's doing there on table number 3, tucking that neck wall right in. She'll turn her attention now back to the sweep. Sweeping off all them second cuts and short second regrowth wool. Roll up time for Anya. And that is it. They're all on the clean-up job here now. Sweep up under the table from Maggie. Off the boards for Ella and Anya. Heat number 5, get yourselves ready. Elaine Hughes, Archie Seplavada and Lunid Jones, get yourselves ready. Right along the field now, though, we've got some frantic tidying up going on. They will drop down now onto their hands and knees and get on to the sort out. Sorting out all those little oddments, bits and pieces. They're all on the sort out here now together, so keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Out goes Ella Sankey on table number 1. Out goes Maggie on table number 3, and out goes Anya on table number 2. Cracking heat there, girls. Well done. Thank you.
Well done, competitors. Let's have Aline onto 1, Archie on 2, and Luned onto 3. Heat 6 will be Izzy Scott, Klesny, and another Aline. Haven't got a last name down for that one.
So once we've got a thumbs up. Okay, we haven't even got our chief referee at the moment, so we can't get a thumbs up. So we've got a thumbs up now from our chief referee, so we can make a start here with this 5th heat of this novice wool handling. So timekeepers ready, judges ready, shearers go please. Yeah.
What's your speed, people?
So right along the board now, these wool handlers engaging with the shearers as they step up the neck right along the field. The second shearers will come out and increase that workload. Lovely to see Archie Seplavada back. He was over a couple of years ago there for the World Champs up there in the Royal Highland Show. He's a real crowd pleaser, is this man on table number 2. So first shearers just finishing now. Beautiful big throw here on table number 2. Oh, cracking throw either end of the field here on 1 and 3. Roll up job now for Luna Jones. Archie's on the roll up. Elaine is on the roll up. Beautiful job being done on these big Welsh Mountain hog fleeces. So the second shearers have now finished. The timer will be ticking, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are under a bit of pressure now. Archie Seplavada on the roll up here in front of us on table number 2. He's got the old bandana sweatband on there. Beautiful throw on table number 3 for Luna Jones there. Don't be afraid, ladies and gentlemen, to give them a little bit of a clap or a cheer if you do see a cracking throw, because some of these young novice wool handlers are really making it look easy. Archie Seplavada now turns the attention back to the tidy up. Roll up time on 3, and for Elaine on table number 1. Scrunching that fleece in, rolling it up like a rugby ball, doing a beautiful job. But Archie's on the cleanup. He'll grab hold of that broom now. Under the table he goes on the sweep up. Any second cuts off the table. Into the basket goes Lunad's to be judged. And Elaine's quick bash of that table. Making sure all the wool is knocked off. Sweep up time for Archie. On to the sweeps for 1 and 3. It's starting to get frantic now. Heat number 6, get yourselves ready. Archie is on that tidy up, sorting out all these oddments. He's going for it. Hammer and tongs, look. Out goes Archie Seplavada. Lunid and Elaine now on that sweep up job. Onto their hands and knees they'll go on the sword out. Out goes Lunid Jones on table number 3. Just Elaine Hughes now. Just on that sort out of her oddments and bits and pieces, and any second cuts these shearers may or may not have put in. Out she goes on table number 1. Heat number 6, Jack.
Let's get you straight up, please. Izzy Scott to 1, Glesney to 2, Aline Evans to 3.